Hi guys, it's me, one of the two poly chicks. I'm trying to mess up my lights. I'm waiting for Tiff to get on. Ooh, lordy, lordy, that was bright. Waiting for Tiff to get on here with me. We are going live. Ooh, I'm looking tired. Let's see. Tiffany is, I don't know why she's calling me if she's supposed to be live on here with me, guys. We're supposed to be talking about Valentine's Day. It's gonna look very dark, right? I wonder if I'm supposed to get off and answer her. Let me try to call her. Hi, who am I saying hi to? Hi, everybody. Valentine's Day. Well, it's not today, but it's this week. It's Valentine's Day is what? It's Sunday. Um, what are we doing? What are we gonna do for Valentine's Day, guys? What are we gonna do? Is that her face? I'm adding her. Tiff, can you get on? Okay, there it is. It was like you
Oh
were
my
calling
God.
me on my phone.
Sorry,
You were
my
calling.
wait. Get my headset.
Oh, go away. Okay, there she goes again. All right. So I'm gonna start without her because I just don't want to get off this and go back on. And she's been having internet trouble. We just finished taping. Valentine's Day. What am I doing? Tomorrow I'm going to be with my family and we're going to have a brunch. Do you need a partner to have Valentine's Day? No, you don't. You don't. You can do Valentine's Day by, or as my family say, Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day. You can do Valentine's Day by yourself. So, we're gonna do a brunch. I'm gonna make some sliders, and what else am I gonna make? I'm gonna make something, probably red velvet cake. I'm tempted to make that tonight. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? I see some folks here, but of course I wear glasses, so who could tell? Let's see. Who's that up there? Tiff, where you at? Oh, that's Devon. Devon, what you doing for Valentine's Day? I'm adding you. What you doing for Valentine's Day? Um, yeah, so my family is gonna be. Oh, he declined. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Tiff leave me out here. She told me go sign on. You sign on, and now she's not here. But gonna make some sliders. So what we were looking at was this documentary called the what is it, the dark side of chocolate. It's, if you Google on YouTube, going away. Where you going, Viola? Where you going? Going away for the weekend, and where? And during a pandemic, where are you going? Where are you heading off to? I would love to go. I wanted to go somewhere, but I'm letting you in, Tiff. How do I? It's added you before. I added you before, and you got booted out. Yeah. This
I'm
is
like,
part of
let me in.
what happened.
You wouldn't let me in. I was in and then I came back.
Yeah, you got Viola says she's going to Virginia Beach. Are they open? Are they is Virginia Beach? Are they wilding? Are they open? What's happening in Virginia Beach? I love Ocean City. I love the beach. I don't know. I
Yeah.
wonder what the weather is also in Virginia Beach. It's probably like 60. What is it? Probably like 60 or 50 in Virginia Beach. Tim, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was saying, I was asking, what are you doing for Valentine? Valentine, are they saying in the ghetto Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day.
Probably just I don't know. I haven't made any plans. I mean, I'm not a big Valentine's Day girl, so
No,
that's just
you were one of those people I remember hated flowers.
yeah. I don't even. And I always tell anyone that knows me, I say to my funeral, do not have people bring flowers. I love teddy bears.
She
Bring teddy
hates
bears.
flowers.
But
She hates flowers.
hate them. But Viola says she just needs to get away. I need to get away as well. So maybe I'll make a trip up the coast, do something.
So Tiff, if you were gonna go, where would you go? If you were gonna go away, where would you go?
If I could go any place in the world, I would probably go rent a bungalow over the beach in Tahiti. Because it's so expensive to get there. But I haven't been there.
That's baby making territory right there.
Yeah, well, that's done. So that won't be me. That's not my intent for going there. Not at all. Man.
Where would I go? Let me see. I don't know, probably somewhere boring. I love the water, so anywhere with water, but I also love Spanish. So I would love to go somewhere Spanish speaking with water. I wouldn't mind Mexico, but I know you told me you might not want to go there first. Madrid? I don't know, somewhere they speak Spanish.
I was gonna say Madrid is. They say that the Spanish in Madrid is different. So,
well, you know what? I tend to understand Spanish in Spain better than I do in other places. They speak pretty, more neutral.
Okay.
Where if you go to like Latin American countries, they speak more rough, I guess. Okay. Which is what I love. Tiff, it is time for me. I see you got your hair done. I need to get mine done.
Oh my gosh. She said she's going to be away with the kids. Oh no, be home.
No, she said home with the kids.
That's
are you gonna do something for them or with them, the kids? Yes. You gonna do anything, or you gonna make them something? Y'all gonna do a project, or y'all gonna retreat to your?
V and I, we have a Valentine's Day dance in the park that we're going to. It's a mommy and son dance that we're going to on Saturday. That, it's just one of the dances that they do where they, the mommy and sons get together, because they always have father-daughter dances, and it's it actually started as a mommy-son dance, and then it evolved to include daddies and daughters because of the whole political, you can't just have one set of people. But I'm like, daddy-daughter dance was oh gosh. Deb said
he's getting candy for the baby girl and a bear. That's nice. Now when you got a daughter and you do something like that, man, your daughter gonna think that's just, and that raises her expectation. That's good. That's in a good way. That lets her know that, I'm worth it. I'm worth it.
How you're supposed to be treated. Yep.
That's how you're supposed to be treated.
And men always say, men, your father is your first love. So your father is the one that's teaching you how you should be treated, what you should accept. And they're raising the level of, okay, well, if you can't do this, this, and this for me, then, or, of course, I don't want to say for me, but this is how I should be treated. And this is what I expect from a man. And if you can't match what my dad did, then, so...
Bueno. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to top. I mean, it's hard to top my father. I'm a daddy's girl, definitely. So, I didn't get Valentine's gifts and stuff, but my father was always, he's very sappy. I had great relationships, so it does shape who you are. But I was just saying that I'm going to, we're gonna do brunch tomorrow.
Okay.
Which is Friday. I know it's not Valentine's Day. I want to do like a sliders and some red velvet cake, probably.
I can't see you at all. You're dark, like completely dark.
I know, my light went out. My light went out, and
it's like completely dark.
My computer, my computer went dim, and so it died. My computer, everything was dying. You can keep talking. Let me go plug my computer in.
Okay, but yeah, so Dev said that that's a every year thing, that what he treats his daughter to, and I think that's great, because that sets the standard. It gives a young lady it gives her the chance to know that there's a man out there that will be doing XYZ, and if you can't do it, or if you are not treating me this way and taking me this, what I always say, you don't want, and I don't have daughters, but you don't want your daughter to be surprised or be enamored with the promise of certain things. I always say that, like, you don't want some guy to come in and sweep her off her feet and she has never seen. And I know Dev, he's one of my oldest friends, and I know he spoils this little girl to no end. So I'm like, she's not gonna expect anything less. And I mean, us ladies, we, I know we can be a handful sometimes, but we should demand what we want, right?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
definitely a daddy's girl. I'm definitely a daddy's girl. And I didn't try to pressure a man to constantly live up to daddy. Maybe it's not so, maybe not consciously, but
it's a
maybe I
bad
did.
glare. Cindy, move your head. It's like a bad glare. I'm just gonna
I
look.
know because
I'm just
everything
gonna
went
keep
dark at
looking
the,
at me. That's what I'm gonna do.
what happened?
I said I'm just gonna
Um,
keep looking at me.
I'm trying to you saw that episode, you saw that movie, Why Did I Get Married? She's like, huh? Huh? Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
I don't remember that part. Yeah,
How's
it's
that?
no,
Well,
it's the
you
light in
remember when
back
she
of you. It's the light in back of you that's causing. I don't know. Can you see yourself? Like it's causing like a really
what,
okay. There it is.
what
That's
about that?
better. It's like it was almost like a crescent shaped glare completely across the
It
screen.
was everything went dark at the same time. My computer went dark, the light in the back went out because we've been talking on it since 5:30.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a whole other story. we,
yeah,
we we taped
exactly.
a dating episode right before we came live. That's actually why we're a little late. We
Yeah.
something and whew, it comes
Yeah,
out here.
I was saying that I was doing a brunch.
Okay.
So I can't wait to do. I love doing brunch. Brunch is like my favorite thing to do because you could kind of do a mix of things.
Yeah.
So you're not still, you can do sandwiches, but you could also do some type chicken. You could do salad. You could do and I love doing breakfast too. But I like brunch.
Speaking
What
of,
Devon
uh,
said, I
I was
set
gonna
the
say,
bar
speaking
high.
of,
Wait, she's 100% a daddy's girl. That's where. Yeah. Well, look at my. Well,
oh
I don't know
man,
where my grade comes from. Somewhere else. But yeah, yeah. I think girls should be enamored by their fathers. I really do. I think it'll give them a different self-image, and a different, like you said, worth and knowing that what you should and shouldn't accept. But also, I think you will learn how to treat a person correctly. It's not all about what you receive and how somebody treats you. It's also about how you treat them. Because
yeah,
it's not like
it's
all
true.
about how somebody's, a man is treating you.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I
I
just
mean,
think
it goes both ways. You're right, and
it goes
I mean,
both
having
ways.
respect for men and seeing how the man acts and what they do gives you the. I mean, I guess it depends on the type of person you are too. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, it does give it forms what you should and shouldn't be doing in relationships. That's all I can say
right.
when you have a male in your life as a female. So that's the one good thing. So what gifts do you like? I know I like I said, I'm not a Valentine's Day person. I'm not like the mushy girly type person where I need a gift or want a gift. I mean, if you ask David what he got me for Christmas, it's nothing. And there's no issue with that. It's like I don't even think I got anything for Valentine's Day last
Mhm.
year. It's not. I'm not one of those people. I rather you treat me the same way throughout. I rather
Mhm.
get throughout the year, and we go out when we feel like it. He's treating me a certain way throughout the year versus this one
Mhm.
specific day you show me chocolate there and everything, because there's some relationships where the person does it that one time and doesn't do it at all. I rather you give it to
Right.
me as you think of it and as you think of me.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That I'm not. I believe Valentine's Day is very, very commercialized.
Hmm.
And I think it forces people, particularly men, to you must buy her this and you must buy her that.
Yeah.
But if that's the only day I knew you loved me, I think you should keep your flowers and your candy and stuff.
Yeah.
I know that if if all throughout the year we're both doing things for each other, I think you should. I think both part, like you in the store and you see something, you say, I know he'll like that.
Yep.
Or you get up in the morning and you make breakfast just because.
Yep.
Or you send a card just because, or I bought you your I saw you like this tie, or we going on a trip, or I think you should have date night all the time.
Yeah.
So I think Valentine's Day should feel, for a married couple, to me, Valentine's Day should feel normal. It
Yeah.
should feel like a normal thing, I think, because no day is promised to you. And if you've been blessed with a partner, then you should be able to, that person should say, what are we doing this time for each other? And not, this is the only day I'm doing it. I
Yeah.
think people muster up out of guilt. They muster up all these gifts and spend all this money. I get very annoyed, or I want to say angry, but annoyed when I think about how commercial Valentine's Day is.
Yeah. It's very,
Cards, and it's
I
very
mean,
commercialized and it's
Walmart,
fake.
Godiva, all of that stuff. And it's like, if you're not getting, especially like, remember we worked together in the office, if you're not getting flowers, or if you're not getting
Yeah,
a ring, or what is it, chocolate, bears, something on this day, then that means your relationship is trash, which is
yeah,
completely far from you. Let me tell you, when David and I first got together, and he's like, what do you want for Valentine's Day? And I was like, nothing. He still bought me something. And I was like, why did you get me something? I don't need anything aside from what I
right,
already have. Like, why did you get me something on this specific day? And the next year he didn't buy anything, and he was like looking around thinking I was gonna be angry, or I was gonna
right.
be like, why didn't you get, but I'm not, I mean, you, to me, it's too commercial. You're giving it, it's one day, the restaurants are packed. I mean packed, well, not during COVID, but I mean, I hope it's
Well,
not
in
packed.
Florida, with the yeah, in
Yeah,
Florida probably.
it'll be packed. Yeah. It'll
Yeah,
be
but
packed.
you know what? I think if they, first of all, they hike up the prices for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. They hike up the prices to 3 times as much.
Yep.
I think it's way more special to go home, sit your behind down with a movie, whatever y'all drink, whatever y'all eat, and that is Valentine's Day to me.
Like,
Yeah, just Netflix and literally chill. I
yes.
think that's Valentine's Day. Like, because it's a made up holiday. It's made up. It's
Well,
made up.
actually, is it made up? Because I wanted to say that I had looked up something, because I was like, where did Valentine's Day begin? And there's
A Saint Valentine, some probably
yes,
some saint.
it's actually like a weird story. It's like a legend behind it, and it was supposedly a priest named Valentine, who decided that it was better for men to be single as soldiers, so he prohibited marriage from taking place. Well, actually, it was Emperor Claudius prevented marriages from taking place because he felt like single men were better as soldiers versus, so he outlawed marriage. And Valentine, the person named Valentine, he defied that order, and they actually beheaded him because of his, because he defied that order. And that's where one of the, I don't know if they say it's a legend that took place or that had happened, and that's where Valentine's Day actually was celebrated, as he loved love so much that he died for it.
This
Yeah.
says Valentine's Day started 500 AD by Pope Saint Gelasius the first, the Pope of the Catholic Church. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but
I
what,
mean,
look up Valentine, like what, because that's where the Valentine person was. Like, remember, like I don't know. We would have to. I can't talk. I've been talking for 2 straight hours, y'all.
oh no, I'm reading it. It says the orders of the Roman Emperor Claudius was
Yes.
the priest named Valentine defied the orders of the Roman priest, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
And so
But
it's dark.
and all of,
That's
huh?
dark. That's dark to actually be beheaded. First of all, it's dark. It's conniving to actually say, okay, I want to outlaw marriage so that my soldiers will be better because they're single and they're not attached to anyone and they can go fight my war. But at the same time, it's also someone that died for. I mean, I guess there's a lot of people that died for love, but to celebrate something where someone was beheaded, it's like, that's kind of dark.
Right, right. And for me, that's fine. But for me, I just don't like the money aspect of things. People go broke.
Yeah.
People break up because of flowers and can't. You broke up because he didn't give me flowers or he forgot. You don't. It's so materialistic that it has penetrated your relationship,
Yeah.
boy, girlfriend, whatever the relationship is. to the point where it's pressure. And I don't want flowers because you ran out at the last minute
Got
and
it from
was
the grocery
precious.
store.
Yeah, I don't, you can keep that. To me, it didn't have the heart to it anyway.
Yeah.
So what I was mentioning before you came on was the dark side of chocolate.
Okay.
Remember when you reading the article about the human trafficking attached to chocolate.
Yes. Yes. That's
And you
that's
just
kind of,
buying chocolate and not realizing where it came from.
and I love chocolate, Cindy. I'm you know
You
what? I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not gonna stop eating chocolate because people are human trafficked. That shame me all you want, but I'm sorry. Does that make me a bad? Wait, does that make me a bad person? I don't know,
You
but I'm not
talking
gonna
to a
stop eating chocolate.
baker. You talking
Um,
to a baker. You think I can stop buying
oh, I'm
chocolate? I
like,
can't stop
yeah.
buying chocolate.
I am gonna keep eating chocolate, and it's just that's. But when you look at it, I actually did not know the dark side of it and how we talked about them being enslaved, the cocoa beans or the cocoa
Yeah.
originally in Africa, and it's just like you don't realize how many things that are made with that are money making machines that are made by people that are imprisoned or enslaved, and that goes
Or
for the
children.
prison
Or
system
children.
or children. That goes for the prison system. That goes for the sneaker, the things in Africa, the sweatshops in China, the cocoa bean forests in Africa, and it's
Mhm.
just there's a lot of things that make money. Nike, Godiva, Mars. There was actually an article where we talked about that Mars, Nestle, and Hershey was supposed to stop using
And
um,
Calibut. That good chocolate.
Cadbury.
That's some good chocolate.
Is it Cadbury? Is that what you're talking?
No, it's Callebeaut. That's a really
No clue.
expensive brand of chocolate. I
Maybe
use
that's
it.
why I never
I
heard of it.
know. Well, I'm a baker, so I know all the chocolates. I like to buy high quality chocolate. I don't like Hershey chocolate and stuff. To me, it has an aftertaste. But the Calibut and I think they mentioned a few of them. They mentioned Hershey. Hershey be involved in everything.
Hershey,
It's really
Mars.
sad.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
we
The
went to
dark side
Hershey
was
Park?
yes, and was surrounded by all that chocolate.
All
But like
that
you said,
chocolate.
everything has a political nature to it. When you talk about the chocolate being made by enslaved children and adults and people that
Hmm.
are in Africa, and that's what they're supposedly that's what their job, quote unquote, is to
Yep.
manufacture the chocolate, and it comes from such a dark place, but it's a money making thing. And in prisons they're making designer handbags and clothes, and these are people that
Yep.
are making like 80 cents an hour, so it's pretty much the same thing that's happening over here as well. So I mean, can we point a finger and be like, oh, that's wrong, but we're doing the same
No.
thing under a
Well,
different
that was the reason why people were angry at Cuomo because he had made the hand sanitizer. The prison workers made, I think prison workers had made the hand sanitizer. They're not making any profit from it.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're not making any money off of it, and you're gonna go and sell it.
Well, actually, they make like 40 or 80 cent. I forgot what the it's like a rate. They actually make money off of it.
Yeah, but look, you really consider. Here's your 2 cents.
Yeah, it's like, and let me tell you, like I said, I know people that are currently in prison, and that's like a high dollar amount in prison. Like when you get one of those good jobs when you're manufacturing certain things, that's a good,
Mhm.
like 80 cent is like, ooh, you got a good job. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
and
wow.
that to me, it's like I never really thought about it or realized it until he came out with that sanitizer. And I was
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, prison labor, that's a thing.
yeah,
It made me feel bad because when they come out, they pretty much got nothing,
yeah.
right? Like when they come out of prison, they pretty much don't have anything. But the chocolate, I was really surprised to hear about the chocolate. That's a great documentary. We should link it in the
Yeah,
video
well,
somewhere.
definitely.
The dark side of chocolate. That's a great set of video. I didn't realize, and it's of course African slaves and stuff, or enslaved people or trafficked people. Because when people think trafficking, they think sexually,
Yeah,
but there's human trafficking to put you in slave camps to make you, do hair, restaurants, farms.
Yep.
and the chocolate is the. But like you said, I think it was the link you sent. It had like several companies, and I was like, ouch, ouch,
Yeah. Well,
ouch.
the three major ones had actually promised to stop using with whoever the manufacturer was that was linked to that trafficking. So it was Mars, which makes M&Ms, which I love. Like I said, I don't want to stop eating that. Nestle and Hershey. Hershey makes the kisses, and you know there's going to be a lot of kisses being given out during Valentine's Day. So they said
Let me
these
ask you,
supplements.
do you think we should really boycott chocolate though?
Yes. On the record as yes.
It's really bad.
I mean, that
But
means chocolate chip cookies, no chocolate cake, no chocolate.
well, you can have it. You just got to figure out where it came from.
And who's really telling the truth that their chocolate came from the real place versus the fake place? Like that. I mean, most places are not going to say, yeah, this is where we got it. They can easily say this is where unless there's an investigative journalist that's actually getting the information to where
Mhm.
the chocolate is coming from, then no, they're not. I don't.
But what's interesting is that you don't hardly hear anything about that.
Yeah. I never heard of it until you actually sent the video or told me to look at the
Look,
link.
I sent you the documentary on chocolate because I was so devastated because me and you love chocolate.
I love chocolate.
I
And
was
like I said,
so devastated when I saw that. I was like,
I
no.
don't think I'm gonna stop eating chocolate. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I I don't know. But
So we just on here what saying we're so happy everybody's in love. What are we on here saying? What are we talking about?
no, I mean, do you like Valentine's Day? Well, I think we talked about that. Do you like it or dislike it?
I hate that Valentine's Day.
Okay.
My favorite holiday is Christmas, but I hate the idea. I hate maybe the idea of it. I think somebody should know you love them on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary because it's a good reminder. Because you can get into everyday life, work, doing all of this other stuff, and then maybe before you realize it, a week went by and you neglected each other or whatever, or you didn't take time to treat yourself or that kind of stuff. But I think it wouldn't be necessary if if you have a relationship that's constantly growing. I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, it
I don't
shouldn't
think
come.
it's necessary.
I was gonna say it shouldn't come once a year that you get something. You get a gift once a year. Like
No,
that should
no,
not
you
happen.
can keep it.
Yeah.
No, you can keep it. If it's based on you ran out and got me flowers because of this day, you could keep it.
Yeah.
I
That
think a good strong relationship is one that happens every day.
yeah.
You know,
Gotta
where
keep
and I'm not talking about gifts. I'm talking about just whatever it is that makes you two happy, whatever y'all agreement is, a phone call, whatever it is that make you two happy, a text message, hey, I was just thinking about you when you wasn't expecting it. That kind of stuff to me is stronger than that one day. But I think I'm only bitter toward it because of how commercial it really is. That's what makes me sour toward it.
I mean, to me, it's just like you said. I'm going to piggyback off of what you said. Why do you have to have a certain holiday to say I love you or to say you mean something to me? And the gift giving, like I'm so over that. Like I keep telling
Yeah.
David all the time, and I'm not a gift person. So if I have everything I need, then I don't need something extra just so you can say you love me. And the time
Sis,
aspect of it,
I know what a good gift for you is. I know what a good
that
gift for you
prenup,
is.
that post up, no. The post up, okay,
That
yeah.
too. I think if I was gonna give you something, knowing you, it would be you like massages.
Yeah.
You used to, I guess. I don't.
No,
You probably. I don't
I
know if you
still love them. I still love them.
massages. You
Yeah.
like to travel. You like to travel. I think you would like a week of not having to cook.
Ooh.
I think that would be a night. Like you know what? I had one guy I was dating, and I gave him a coupon book, and it had like different things in it.
I like
None of
that.
your business what.
No,
But
honestly, I like that. I do like that, but I'm like,
yeah,
but it doesn't
the
have to come
coupon
on
book.
that day. Like if
Yeah.
you come to me and say, "Hey, you're off cooking duty for the week," Great. That's great.
That would be nice, right? What if you came home and he had you a coupon book and it had one free massage, one free meal ticket, one free go out on your own and
Yeah,
do
I
whatever, and
actually
I'll
have
take the
I
bill.
have a birthday card. It's so funny. I have a birthday card right in this drawer. If I get up, y'all gonna see my butt. But I have a
Let
birthday
me
card
say, let
in
me
my
say.
I have a birthday card right in my drawer that's like that because it's like one day of this. And those are thoughtful gifts. And I actually prefer affectionate gifts. I prefer to get a massage and, lay and watch a movie and eat junk food versus getting those, well, I hate flowers, getting those flowers or teddy bears and if it comes as a surprise, like that's the way I would want it. I would want it on a random Tuesday that you came home with
Right.
XYZ versus Valentine's Day where I'm expecting something. So not to be down, I'll say not to be a Debbie Downer on Valentine's Day. Well, as you see, I'm a nay for Valentine's Day. I'm not a yay Valentine's Day, but for those people that love celebrating Valentine's Day, then that's cool too. Like I feel like we're both like no, but that's
No,
cool too.
yeah, I think, yeah, I'm okay with, I don't even know where I'm at right now with in terms of turning. I'm okay with it not being a big deal. But if you want to do it, I think it might be a nice activity for kids. I think if you want to let them draw hearts and cards and flowers to teach them about love, I think that would be nice if you did it. I see your face. But if you didn't do
Oh,
it, it's no big. You like, but I think it'd be okay if you did it. If you did it with the kids and y'all did hearts and flowers together, or like you're going to your son's dance, to teach them, because we do need to teach them about the importance of love. And I think also if we teach our kids that it's not just a day of love for relationship love. I think
mm,
it's self-love as well as family love. There's different kinds of love. So I
yeah,
don't think it's just hearts and flowers just for the person that you're with, and you don't do it to get something back. But I
yeah,
think there's different ways to celebrate it to show the importance of love.
yeah. I agree. I like that. I
Yeah,
like
just the
that.
importance of love.
I couldn't agree more, but I do think that we can do that throughout the year too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
It's a def. I'm with the Jehovah's Witnesses on that one.
yeah. And see, and that was the other thing when we talked about daddy, daughters, you're also we all have sons. You have sons, I have sons. You're teaching your sons how to treat women too when they're opening the
Right.
car door. Like when we went like the dances the dance that we're going to on Saturday is usually held in the hall. And so I'll tell Donnie, are you gonna ask me to dance? Are you gonna like pull my chair out? Are you gonna open my door? Are you gonna like do certain things so he'll know, okay, when I'm going on my dance with my mom, this is what I should be doing. And this is how you should be treating a woman. Like
Right.
it's nothing wrong with
Right.
sugar. It's nothing wrong with it. Even though, I mean, there's people, it's just another way to teach a kid it's okay to give. That's what Devin said. And it's,
Right.
yeah,
That's what I was saying. It's definitely a way to teach kids about giving. I'm glad you said that, Devon. And teaching them about love and
yeah,
teaching them about different kinds of love, friendship love. Maybe you let your child make the card for another friend. That's not a romantic thing, but
yeah,
it's just to show I'm glad you're my friend because you always do this or you always do that, or even to give it to the teachers. Give your teacher a Valentine's Day card and say, I hope you enjoy this day, and give them a free coupon for, I'm going to wipe the board. I know that's old fashioned. I'm going to wipe the board for you. But I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to empty the garbage for you this way. I'm going to wipe the tables when the class is over. Just
yeah,
teaching each other about giving. I think that would be nice. But
yeah.
just this whole,
I actually
yeah,
prefer the affectionate, thoughtful gifts over anything
right.
else. And like you said, the trip, like Viola said, she's going on a trip this weekend. That's time away. That's time
Yeah.
to relax, to de-stress, to get a change of scenery. And
Hmm.
that's something that's cool. It's like, okay, we get away together, we'll laugh, we'll joke, we'll have a road trip. All of those things are cool. It's like to me, the affectionate, thoughtful gifts, like you said, if I was to receive a trip, I'm not going to turn it down and be like, no,
No, sis, no,
I'll celebrate Valentine's Day. I
you
will
love
celebrate
trips.
it.
Yeah. You love trips. You
Yes.
love trips. If I was gonna give some Valentine's Day gifts, it would be. I think the gift that made me feel the best about giving was that coupon book with different things in it. Here's a free this, no questions asked. Here's a
Yeah.
free that, no questions asked. Or even if it's like a free space, like you can ask for something and you don't even have to add, you just, and I'm supposed to, you hand that coupon in, I'm supposed to drop whatever it is, and this is your free one. So you know you can make it fun.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's just trash. You know that. Just try. Just look.
What? Go ahead.
That didn't come out right. So it's a free something.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause you'll have to be
And
throwing
it
that,
won't be a
handing
problem
that coupon
divorcing.
all time, all day.
But don't that
Making
make
duplicates
it
of it.
makes it more, to me it makes it more worth it. It makes it more meaningful if you do something like that. Because I don't believe you don't have to have Valentine's Day at all. Because I mean, like I said, some people need to Devon, he laughing. Some people need those little reminders that, take time out for yourself or take time out for someone else. So yeah, but I just hate that whole commercial idea of it and mostly pressuring men to make them feel like they have to buy you this, and if they don't buy it, they don't love you.
Well, and I was gonna say your love language. It depends on what your love language is too. Because like I said, my thing is I don't need it, but there's some people that have to or need that affectionate.
Right.
They need those symbols to show on that special day, or they love holidays. Like maybe Valentine's Day is their favorite holiday. Like I love it for the chocolate and for the flowers and for the overwhelming amounts of gifts that I get. So maybe people do like it for that reason, and it depends on what your love language is. So if you're a lover of gifts and these types of holidays, then I would say that's great. Then
So
it's your
let me ask you then. So you don't, I know you don't like flowers and stuff. You ain't big on Valentine's Day, you don't care. But let's say the whole year goes and you don't get anything. Nothing, no cards, no thank yous, no acknowledgments, no anything like that. Then would you feel it?
when you say no thank yous, like, oh, this dinner
Like
is
whatever
good.
it is in your, whatever would make your language, whatever sparks your, because I mean,
I
even
think,
if you don't like flowers and stuff, there's got to be something that makes you feel like, oh wow, this person was thinking of me or loved me.
hmm. Well, you know what? I'll say what David does, and he does
Hey,
this.
don't be telling what he do all out here in the business.
No, well, it's not. It's in the bedroom, but it's not. It's not X-rated. So what he does, and man, I love it. He gives me
Massage.
massages. He gives me massages randomly, like throughout the day. He'll come and rub my back while I'm sitting at the computer, or if I'm laying down, he'll rub my back. And sometimes that back rub turns into the X-rated stuff, because when it's in the bedroom and it happens, I already know that this is what you want. But when I'm sitting at the computer, at the desk at my computer, and I'm typing, and he comes behind me and he's like getting in those spots, I'm like, oh, I love that. So that I probably wouldn't. When if he was to stop doing that, I would feel it. I'd be like, hey, why you not
That's
giving
like
me?
not getting flowers. That's
Yeah,
like not getting flowers.
or coffee. He used to make, and I called him out on it because he used to make my coffee when he made his. But I started telling him I don't want to drink but so much coffee, because we're gonna be talking about with the high blood pressure. I was like, I don't want to drink so much coffee, so he stopped making it. And I was like, why did you stop making my coffee? And he's like, well, you said you don't want me to keep making
Right.
coffee. So I'm like, but yeah, certain things I would miss
Uh-oh.
out on him doing, the things that are the little affectionate things. But I mean, the
Yeah,
gift.
that's what I'm wondering. So what's your love language then? Because if you're saying flowers is not it, you don't need gifts and stuff. Because everybody has a love language. I mean, you are human, right?
I don't know what my love language is. I guess my love language, I always say, I rather, and we've had this argument before too, I rather you spend the time and the energy with me versus anything else. I don't need a gift. I don't need you. And it's always nice. Like, I mean, in the surprising thing, I'll tell you this. I had gotten, when I had Donnie, I had gotten caught completely off guard, and I was crying. And I'm not a Well, I am a crier, but I was bawling like a baby because he bought me this necklace that had a mother and a child on it, and it was like, wow, I didn't expect
Oh,
that. But he was like, you had my baby, and this is.
aw.
And I don't even know when he went and got it, but I was like, whoa, caught me off guard. So not to say that I don't like gifts, because I mean, once in a while, a
Sentimental
genuine,
gifts, maybe then. So
yeah,
sentimental gifts.
sentimental. So I'm a sentimental, what do you call it? Sentimental. I don't know what the word is, but like,
Thoughtful, maybe thoughtful,
yeah,
meaningful.
like you just gotta show me year round and surprise me, not on the day that I expect that flowers and gifts. That's my thing. What's
You
yours?
see, I love
Stop
flowers.
laughing, Deb. Tell him to stop laughing.
I know, right? I love flowers. Um, but I like flowers when I was at work and it was completely unexpected.
Yeah.
Or you know what I used to get that I thought was very cute? Like a bag with like chocolate or something. I know chocolate or something in those little carry bags and be like coming leaving work and you just come and meet me and be like, here, I know you like that. Or
Yeah.
like I have a fetish for pens.
Ink pens?
It's bad. Ever since I was little, I've always loved. You don't remember when we worked together? I would always have a whole bunch of pens. I love pens. So
I
you got
work. I didn't
I
know
love
that.
yeah, it's kind of quirk. I love pens. I like I said, I love flowers, but I love them because I turn them upside down. I dry them. I've always, even at my desk at work, I would always have dry flower arrangements. I love dry flower arrangements.
Okay.
But I don't want you to feel pressure on Valentine's Day. You gotta run out, get hit by a car looking for flowers.
Oh man.
Um,
Why did
um,
I get hit by
I,
a car?
I'm more like you, I guess. I'm more like you. I like sentimental gifts. I like things like the coupons where you would offer to do something. Or you took my car to get it washed. You surprised
Yes.
me.
I
You
like
surprised me and you brought my car back and it was clean. I think that's a great gift.
I'm gonna ask Dev because I think he's the only guy on the live right now. What kind of gifts do men like? Because I mean, uh, what? No, now
Men
you're
like
crying. What kind of gifts do men like? Give us some ideas for our husbands. We're putting the pressure on you now to tell what kind of gifts
yeah.
or husbands,
Devon, tell us what the
boyfriends,
men yeah.
significant others, like you said, Cindy's sons, uncles, dads. What kind of gifts are good for men? Like, do you guys see
They
sentimental gifts
probably
in
don't
the
care.
same?
I don't see
That's
them
what I'm
caring.
saying.
Do
Do
you?
you see the sentimental gifts as the same, or is it like who cares? I don't know. I don't know how
Okay,
fast.
so let's let him answer, but let me ask you a question. So suppose your husband came home and was upset because you didn't get him nothing for Valentine's Day. Would you be mad at him? Would you feel like what? He's like very upset because you didn't buy him a Valentine's Day gift.
I wouldn't be upset because that's how he feels, and I would apologize, and I would just tell him, you know what, I didn't know that it was that you were expecting something, and then
Right.
like, probably a day or so later, what I would do is go out and get him something because I want him to know that his feelings are validated as well. So just because it's not important to me, like for Christmas, I got him a power washer. I didn't get anything, not one thing under the gift, and not one thing under the tree, and it's not a problem. But I
Mhm.
know he likes gifts, and he was surprised by it. He was like, "Oh, wow!" So if he came and said, "Oh, I didn't get anything. You should have bought me something," I would definitely validate his feelings and apologize, and then say, "Oh, he's watching." He just
Yeah,
I
that's funny.
I would validate his feelings,
Yeah.
apologize, and then go get him something that I think he would like as a kind of like a makeup gift, or I'm sorry I forgot, or I didn't realize you wanted something
Right.
gift. Let me tame myself now because Mr.
He's
Bolden,
here. I don't see him. He's here.
David, it says David Bolden is watching. Hey, sweetie, we were just talking about you. But Deb
Devon
said,
says men care, but they don't get the gifts. So what kind of gifts would men care about?
mm,
What do they care about?
maybe they would like coupon books. Maybe they would like.
Well, I think women tend to neglect men because they think they could just make up for it sexually. Let me put it on him.
Yeah, that is true.
Let me give him them special treats and he's
Yeah,
gonna be okay.
yeah. But I mean, really, I don't know. And that's I guess the equivalent of getting the lingerie for Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. It's like, here's a gift for you. It's like,
Yeah, but no, but Tiff, a sexual gift for a man is not a gift for a woman.
no, I'm saying when you buy if you're buying me lingerie, I don't even get to see myself in it really because I don't see me unless I'm standing in the
Right.
mirror just posing. So the lingerie, is it really for you or for me? Like who
Well,
is
that's
it?
what I'm saying. So the lingerie is for him. He bought you lingerie because he liked it, but the sexual favor you do for him is still for him.
Oh, so where's my gift then? No. That's what people, but I mean, I don't know. To me, I don't see sex as a favor given thing. I don't see it as that. I don't see it as, okay, this is your gift because we're having sex. Like, I don't see
No,
it
but
that.
I think that's a women thing. Women will say, I'm gonna just give him this. I'm gonna give him the special treat, and he should be okay with that. That's why I think. Just
I'm
thinking
gonna
about
give
what
him the
Devon
same
said.
special treat I gave him a week ago, 2 days
Well,
ago.
because of what Devon said, he said that men don't get. No, I'm not saying it's a gift. I'm saying women probably believe that they could just throw him one, and that's good enough for him. That's probably why you probably feel like I believe you should give a man a gift if he's a gift person, if that's his language, then you
Yeah.
should give him. But I think the gift should mean something. I don't think you should run out and get anything.
So
But
what you guys should say is sex is, but then they might feel like, oh, if I say sex is not a gift, they're not gonna ever give it to me again. But I feel him. It's like that is not that's a mutual transaction between two willing partners, hopefully.
But I just
So
think women believe that. Women think that. Women, when you watch it on TV, you watch it in shows and stuff, you see, they'll say, I just put it on him. And I'm
okay,
like, that was not even, you didn't have to do it. Like, I think a gift should be thought. I think you should have a thought behind it. I don't think it should be something you would have given me or, it's a part of the relationship in general. I think it should be special and thoughtful, like you said about the things that you would like.
yeah,
So if he treated you to something that you wasn't expecting, that's a
hmm,
gift.
yeah.
If it's something that you do every day in your relationship anyway, it's not a gift anymore.
He said, or they do a special trick they only do on V-Day or his birthday.
That was my so he went to my point. That was my point. I wasn't gonna say it because we could have mixed
But
company.
but they
But
say birthday. You know the song birthday. Well, I think I can say sex, right? Birthday sex. They say that it's a song because it's almost like it's your birthday, so you get the all out. And let's be honest. I mean, I
yeah.
know we might have mixed company. I know my aunt was on a little while ago, but I mean,
Mhm.
like I don't know if she's still
Mhm.
on. But let me just not say what I was gonna say.
Well, you can see who's on now. That she's not on.
Okay, okay, I can't see. Shut
I can
up.
see it. I can see who's on.
Okay, yeah, but
Maybe I'm lying.
yeah, I forgot my thought anyway. But it's to me, it's
Mhm.
like that's not a gift. Like we're saying, it's not a
No, it's
gift.
not a gift.
But in reality, and I think we talked about this before. When you're in a relationship, sometimes a lot of other things like cooking, working, kids, schooling, extracurricular activities get in the way of you actually having those long, drawn out sessions too. So it's like your Valentine's Day and your birthday may be that time where you can say, you know what, I'm gonna go all out today, regardless of anything else that's going on, or regardless. But maybe you need to do that maybe once a week to go all out with your partner
Right.
anyway.
I
So
think you should. I think if you don't set aside time for your relationship, it's already doomed. Like if you don't make it so that listen, I think we're taught that it's not romantic to do it like that to really prepare in advance. But I think it's stupid to not prepare in advance. You prepare for so many other things, and if it doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be romantic, it just means that if I know Tuesdays are our day to do this, no matter what's going on, I'm not gonna make plans for Tuesday. Look at why are you doing?
go ahead. I was saying Tuesday,
So bad.
Tuesday,
But if I think Tuesday,
It's the beginning of the week. It's like wow,
look,
Tuesday.
if I think Tuesdays, whatever day it is, Tuesdays, Thursdays, because I think a weekday should, the weekend, yeah, but a weekday to like check in, to see how y'all are doing, to
Oh,
talk,
you're talking about that, to like have time together just to.
to spend
Yeah.
time together. Yeah, to have that one day in the, because the week can go by and you ain't even see each other,
Yeah.
or you barely saw each other. So I
Yeah.
think that, but we're taught that that's not romantic, or like that's boring, or that's too mundane. But I think it doesn't matter what you do, but just that I know I'm not going to go to hang out, or I'm not going to stay extra late, or I'm not going to agree to do whatever else on
Hmm.
your time at this time. And
Yeah.
I think that's missing from a lot of relationships. I think it's
You know
missing.
what? I'm gonna take that advice and I'm gonna start doing that. We're gonna carve out a day, maybe 3 hours in a day just for us. Send Donnie in his room, do what Tuesday, sex day. He's happy. He's happy.
You're welcome, Zach. You're welcome. You're welcome. But this lady that was married, when I was married the first time, I didn't listen to her, obviously. But she said that her and her husband, he had died. He died. By that time he was dead, but she was older. And she said that no matter what happened, when they put the kids to bed, they spent an hour in the evening talking.
I like
And
that.
it didn't matter. And it was like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. The kids went to bed. Dinner was done. Dishes was done. Everything was done. And she said they would sit down to have a cup of coffee or whatever, and just sit there and talk. And I
Nice.
think it's you should a check-in, like some sort of a check-in.
And I'll say the talking usually leads to, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
who
It leads
who
to other.
was that laughing?
That was the tape. Just our thing just downloaded.
Who was
That's
that?
hilarious.
Was that me
It just
laughing like that?
That's hilarious. It came out of nowhere, right? No, it just
It came
downloaded, so
out like,
it just popped up. But I think
man,
I just drew. I think I just drew. That's funny.
you did what
Um,
I'm doing. Like,
yeah,
that's just what I'm
salivating. But it'll be good. To me, it's a marriage saver.
Yeah.
Just to say, you know what? I know that I shouldn't agree to do whatever with a friend, or I shouldn't agree to going with somebody, just hanging out extra time at work on a Tuesday,
Yeah.
because I know that's our day.
That's all day. Yeah, I like that. I like actually. I'm gonna start doing that. We're gonna carve out some because I always say with everything going on in life, it seems like we don't have the time for each other, and that's important. So that's something I'm
Right.
definitely gonna do. And it looks like Deb is saying celebrate your relationship.
Recalibrate.
Oh,
Recalibrate.
recalibrate. My things. I know.
Yeah, it's true. You have to do some sort of a check-in.
Yeah.
You have to do some sort of a check-in. What's going on with you? You should be able to sit with this person. They should be your friend. So you should be able to sit with them and complain to them about what Mrs. So and so did at work that day. Just spend a few minutes talking to each other about whatever's going on that day, or whatever. And I
Mhm.
don't mean a relationship of just, well, tomorrow we got the dentist, and then 3 o'clock is. I don't mean that. I mean just to sit and talk. How are you doing?
Yeah.
How are you doing? Is there anything bothering you? Because if you don't do it with your partner, believe you me, somebody gonna help you out there.
Yeah.
Because everybody got things they gotta let off their chest, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Man, well, I mean, I think we touched on pretty much everything we wanted to discuss. Like, whether you're for Valentine's Day or not for Valentine's Day, whether you're for the commercial gifts or the affectionate gifts. I mean, it's all dependent on you and your love language and your partner and their love
yeah,
language. So if you two
yeah.
agree that he gets gifts and you don't, or vice versa, or you both get gifts, whatever way your love language goes, that's how you should celebrate that day. And if I mean, some people even celebrate it a few, like you said, a few days before, just to avoid crowds. So or they,
Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it tomorrow.
I don't want to say what they called the 13th, the Mistress Day, but I don't. Or is it the 13th? They call it Mistress.
It's probably, look, she get the short end of the stick. It's probably the day after.
Is it the day when after, oh yeah, because if you go the day before, you have to get everything on full price. So
Yeah. And it means you special. You got it before the real one.
oh, that's true too. You know what? Shut up. But we'll end on a good note. Whichever way you celebrate Valentine's Day, if you do or if you don't, as long as it works for you and your partner, then that's what matters. So, hey, Lena, we're just ending. I just saw Lena come.
Bye.
Hey, hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I hope you're doing good. Hope you got a Valentine's Day, even if it's with yourself, which I don't,
Yeah,
it's not, that was my selfish reason for telling my family we'll do it on Friday. Because
yeah.
honestly, on Sunday, I want to do something by myself.
Okay.
I
A
mean,
self-love.
on Sunday, I want to make my own meal.
Mm-hmm.
And I got probably some sort of something I'll get, and I download a couple of movies that I really want to see. I usually put a couple of movies in my queue and something Amazon Prime or something, and just have like a note, like a Zen.
Yes.
So that's gonna be my Sunday. So Friday we'll do our brunch.
And if you don't love your company or love yourself, how you gonna, as RuPaul says at the end of that Drag Race, I love Drag Race, but he says, how the hell you gonna love somebody else if you can't love yourself? How you gonna do that? So love on yourself first and
Yeah.
foremost, and if you have someone in your life, love on them. But self-care, care for others, that's pretty much
Mhm.
it, right?
Also, how are you gonna love somebody else? But how are you gonna tell them how to love you? How are
Yeah,
you going to teach somebody how to love you if
yeah,
you don't know and love? I just think that's like a boring kind of misunderstood topic, but to understand yourself is
yeah,
to also be able to share yourself with somebody else without creating drama, expectations and all of that, because you've taught them how to treat you. They
yeah.
teach you how to treat them, but you don't know yourself. So you're like, I don't want that. And then the person says, how men always say women don't know what they want. And it's probably true because he said, well, what do you want? You're like, I don't know, but I know it ain't that.
Right. I always
So,
say I never have a problem with saying what I want. I hate when you tell me what I want and I already told you what I want. Like that's a problem. Like if I say I don't want this or I want this, I have no problem expressing myself. So this is what I want. This is not what I want. So it's like
right.
I don't know. It's just
But remember, you might be rare. You might be rare.
yeah.
You,
I don't
you know,
know.
most of us, are not really comfortable with saying really what we want because we think what we want, you're not going to give us, or you're going to be mad, or you're going to leave, or this or that. We
Yeah.
have to be comfortable with what we want and who we are. And you tell the
Not,
person that
not be
they
ashamed
tell
of it.
you,
Yeah, and not be ashamed of what you like and what you don't like. That's
yeah,
another
apology. You ever saw that? I know we can make go. You ever saw that video on the woman that's always saying sorry? It's a Dove commercial. And all the women, like they say women tend to automatically say sorry, where men are just like assertive more. But
yeah.
women are like, oh, I'm sorry, I have a question. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I tend to do that
And
at work, like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to do blah blah blah. I'll
yeah,
say
well, why are you sorry? But and
because
that's
I
why
forgot to do something.
well,
That's
that's where that thing from they say sorry, not sorry. That's where that came from because we tend to be more apologetic about who we are. Like
okay.
you shouldn't be apologetic because you're gonna be looked at as a B or this or that, but it's
No,
just
maybe
you
I'm
being
saying it wrong because I'm saying I'm sorry if I did something wrong, like I forgot
no,
to do
you're supposed to
something.
be sorry if you do
Yeah,
something wrong, but you
yeah.
know how if you going through a door and let's say somebody bumps you, you say sorry first.
Oh,
Or you got a question in a meeting, you go, I'm sorry, and you raise your hand. Like I'm sorry. Before we go, so why are you sorry? Just say I have another question.
yeah, yeah. That's true. Now I gotta pay
So
attention to whether or not I do that. I gotta pay attention
I'm
to.
gonna send you the video. It's a Dove video on women teaching women like why are we always saying sorry to everything? Why are we always saying sorry, sorry, sorry? I apologize for like today I went to my son's school and the teacher asked me if I could come inside, but it was closed in setting and I don't want to be around a closed in setting. So I said, no, I'll stand out here and wait. But when I walked away, I felt so bad. I felt like uncomfortable having said that I didn't want to go inside. And I
But
told
it's
my
what
sister, I'm
you want.
going to send an apologetic message. And she was like, what are you sorry for?
Yeah, it's what you want. It's what you want. Like, I apologize for making you uncomfortable because I want to be comfortable. Like, if it's a choice between
Yeah.
the two, I'd rather be comfortable. So,
No, see, I wasn't, I wasn't, it took me a long time to get to that. Even when I went to the dentist and he had his mask like down here. And I didn't say anything, but the whole time I was looking at him going, I should really tell him that his mask is not properly on.
oh man.
So then, I bugged myself and I quarantined myself for 2 weeks saying, could he have had something? And I vowed I wasn't going to ever do that again because I said, you know what? It just made me miserable.
Yeah.
It made me miserable for 2 weeks going, man, what if he had something and he was breathing on me? So the next time I went in the fish store and the lady was giving me my change, she didn't have her mask on. I said, you got to put your mask up. I told her, I just straight up said, oh, I'm leaving the store. So I was like, can you fix it? And she just looked like she was annoyed, but she fixed it.
Okay.
Instead of me panicking for the whole 2 weeks, next 2 weeks, I told his teacher, no, I'm not coming in.
Yeah.
Because I know me,
That's
I'm
your
going to be
choice.
thinking the whole 2 weeks.
And that's your choice and you're right. So,
Yeah.
I'm like,
So, Tiff, David's going to be happy to know he's going to get a great Valentine's Day. She going
wait,
to hook you up.
yeah, wait, what did I say I was gonna? No.
Roll tape.
Oh man.
Tiff, I will talk to you another time. I'm
Yes.
going to eat chocolate, but I'm going to feel guilty about eating it.
I'm probably not even gonna think about it, to be honest.
It's trafficking, Tiff. It's human trafficking.
Yeah. And where we get our clothes that we wear are coming from
Guatemala and all of
minors,
that. Yep.
and just some of the jewelry that, or some of the things that we hand sanitizer is coming from prisoners. So, I mean, the only thing that we could do is work to try to fix these things and actually advocate for
Yeah.
a better work environment. But to stop, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just 100%
You
honest,
ain't gonna stop that one.
and I ain't gonna stop. Yeah.
That's important. Chocolate is important.
But
All
like
right,
like we
Mr.
said,
T.
we're gonna put the link to the video that we spoke about in the chat or in the comments. And you
Mhm.
guys, thanks for joining us. As always, Dev, thanks for being with us. It seemed like I think he was on every single live that we've had
Yeah,
so far.
he
Like,
needs a gift. He
yeah,
definitely has
he's
been on
a rider.
everyone.
He's a
He
rider. Thanks
does.
for the
He's
support.
been on everyone.
Oh man.
All
Okay.
right, Mr. T. That's it.
Yes. See you guys later. Have a good
Hopefully, I can
one.
get my hair did then by the next time. See you
Oh,
guys later.
okay. All right. Later.
Bye.